Welcome back to this nice survival house tutorial. This one is really nice because it's built up materials that you can get really easily. Just cobblestone and just oak planks. So let's hop right in. So let's get straight into this tutorial. We're going to start with our stairs and we're going to build our oak stairs up on the side. 1, 2. Then we're going to build up 1, 2 behind. Well, we don't really need stairs. We just need to keep building up. So just place oak plants underneath. Then we're going to keep building up these stairs all the way until there are 4 blocks tall, like this. So keep placing the stairs up until we get to 4 blocks tall, just like this. And then what we need to do now is we need to take our cobblestone and we're going to place ourselves cobblestone blocks on the side here. So we're going to place it all the way on the side like that, 4 blocks along, and then 1, 2, and then 3, just like that. And then what we will do is right here, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to build this all the way up to the top like that. And then now that we've done that, what we're going to do is along the bottom here, we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks long. And then we're going to add 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to build this across the top like this. There we go. And then now that that's done, what we now need to do is we're going to extend this build out. So we're going to extend this build out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to extend this out all the way until this right here. And then we're going to extend this out also like that. There we go. And then along here, what we're going to do is we're going to add a wall. So we're going to build up 1, 2, 3, fill in the wall. And then we're going to do the same over here. We're going to build up 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to build in the wall. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to build in the wall here. Like this. And yeah, as you guys can see, there we go. And then the next thing we need to do now is we need to add ourselves the windows. So in order for us to add the windows, we're going to do a small count. We're going to count across 2, count across 2, count across 2. Okay, that doesn't work. So for now, to us to add the windows, what we're going to do is we're going to count across 2 here and count across 2 here. So count across 2, place cobblestone, count across 3, place cobblestone, or in fact, go to here, count across 2, and then place cobblestone in the middle, just leave it. And then what we will do is we'll place our glass on the edge, not on the edge, inside this, like this. There we go. And then there we go. So that's that part. So now what we will do also is over here, this is going to be the door area. So we're going to knock out 2 blocks like that. And then we're going to place the doors here. But before we place the doors down, we're going to place wood on the ground. And then we're going to also add wood all around here. Well, not all around here, but everywhere in this area. So that's what we're going to do. And then, yeah, place the doors, of course. There we go. And then, yeah, let's just do that. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to do this. We're going to place this around here. Place that around. And then we're going to place this around. Yeah, so we're just going to add wood along the ground. So this is mainly a survival house. So wondering why I chose cobblestone and wood is because these are the basic materials you get straight off the bat that you can easily pick up. So the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to continue on this build by adding a little window here. So right here, we're going to add 2 windows. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2. And then along the back, just like we did on the front, we could add some windows, but we're not going to because it's just weird with the light. I've seen it before. So now that we've done that floor, we're going to add ourselves wood along this floor. So add yourselves wood along here and along here and along here. And then, of course, in all of this space, we're going to add ourselves wood, which I will do now. So now that that is done, we now need to continue on with this build. So for this build, we're going to use our cobblestone and we're going to continue on with this survival aspect of the house. So what we're going to do right here is we're going to actually start by placing our blocks right. What we need to do now is we need to use our oak planks, and starting on the edge right here, what we're going to do is we're going to build all the way. So starting from the edge, count across 1, 2. Then on the 3rd block here, we're going to place up and build. So now, coming over from here, we're going to finish off this build. We're going to get ourselves some fences and we're going to get to work. So on this corner right here, we're going to count 1, 2. And on the third block, we're placing oak wood. And then all the way along the edge here, we're going to place wood, oak wood. And then right up until this end right here, as you guys can see. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use our fences, and we're going to place fences around the edge like this. There we go. And then as you guys can see, what we're going to do is now that we have that there, we're going to break this off like that. And then we're going to place the wood here instead. And then we're going to place the wood all the way along here. And then we're going to add the fences here and the fences here, just like that. So now what we need to do is right here, similar as we did the windows down below, we're going to do the same exact window pattern. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is a 3-block window. This is a 2-block window. So 1, 2, 3. Leave 2 spaces. 1, 2, 3. So as you guys can see at the bottom, it's the same at the top. Then we're going to add wood here and wood here. And then just like we did there, we're going to actually, on this side, we're actually going to make sure that we actually have ourselves some sort of window on this side because it's up above. So for here, what we're going to do is we're actually going to extend this out. So extend this out by 1 block like this. And then what we're going to do is extend this all the way over the edge, all the way to the edge. And then we're going to extend this out as well, all the way until this point right here. And then we're going to build this up to the same height. And then we're going to extend this out all the way to the back like that. And then we're going to close this off just like that. So for this side here, what we want to do is we want to add a wall. We won't add our windows and stuff like that just yet. And then on this side, what we want to do is we want to add a wooden wall too. So now, as you guys can see here on the back, we also want to add a wall, fill in the gaps. There we go. And then here, what we're going to do is we're going to add ourselves the glass panes. And then we're going to do that here too. And then now that that is done, what we now need to do is we need to add ourselves the wood on the top. So we're going to add ourselves wood along here. There we go. And then we're going to fill this in. So now that that is done, our next stage, what we're going to do is we're going to continue on with the build. So we're going to add some doors here. So we're going to count across and then 2. We're going to add 1 door here and another door here. We're going to add the doors right here. And then what we're going to do is add the fences around the edge here, just like that, as you can see. So now that that is done, what we now need to do is right here, what we want to do, knock this window out. So we can add ourselves a big window and then add glass panes along here. Like that. So as you guys can see, now that that is done, what we now need to do is we now need to add ourselves the interior. And of course, underneath here, we need to add ourselves some windows. So as you guys can see, what we're going to do is down here, we're going to add ourselves a window also. So we're going to knock out these blocks all the way here. So just to the edge here, like this. And then we're going to add ourselves a window like that. So as you can see, now that that is done, we are now going to continue on with this design. So we need to get ourselves a slab, and the slab is going to be a cobblestone slab. So on the top of this, what we're going to do is we're going to add ourselves some cobblestone slabs, and we're going to add it all the way around the edge like this, all the way around the edge, all the way around the edge, just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add it in the middle bit here too. There we go. Add this up. Add this up all the way on the top. Don't mind me just placing the blocks in the wrong places. Yep, just keep going. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now that that is done, what we now need to do is we now need to add some more small details. So for the small details that we want to add, it's just going to be basically adding lamps, adding some fences, and adding some other small survival things that we can do. So for example, on this side, what we want to do is we want to add ourselves a small little farm. So we're going to use our cobblestone blocks here, and we're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to build this all the way to the end like that. And then we're going to add fences along this side like that. There we go. And then what we're now going to do is we're now going to add ourselves a farm. So for the farm, it's simply going to be a standard farm, and it's just going to be water on either side. So what we're going to do is we're going to have layers like this. So going across here, going across here, going across there. We're we're just going to have ourselves farms, and that's going to be where we add ourselves the water like this. There we go. And then what we need to do is we need to get ourselves a diamond hoe, and we're going to get ourselves hoe the land, so farm the land. And then what we need to do is, of course, plant the seeds, which we shall do now, which I already have in my inventory. I don't know why I just did that. And there we go. And then, of course, I forgot this area right here. There we go. So at that side there. And then as you guys can see, this is sort of like a 2-story survival house. And of course, I nearly forgot, we need to be able to access this area. So what you need to be able to do is, let me just make sure this is correct. Yep, this is correct. So over here, what we want to do, this window, what we want to do, we actually want to destroy this window and fill it in with wood, so that you actually know what we're doing. And then on the right point right here, what we want to do is we want to actually create our space for a door. So we're going to knock out the space 2 blocks like that. And then we're going to place our door there. Let me just go get a door from the inventory. And then we're going to place a door right here. And then, of course, on the outside, what we can do now is we can add ourselves some extra details, like some chests here and some chests here. And as you guys can see, it looks absolutely crazy. The only thing weird about this build is that it does look like it's hanging off the cliff, which is supposed to. And then, of course, what we could do as well is add ourselves fences going down to give it that more survival look. And then the same here. What we want to do is add that fences going down to give it that more survival look. Oh my god, can I place fences properly? There we go. And then the same at the back here, give it that survival look. And then as you guys can see, this is a very, very basic house, very, very basic survival house. And then, of course, downstairs is where we want to have the main survival stuff. Upstairs is where we don't have the serious stuff. So oh my god, didn't mean to destroy that. So yeah, downstairs is where we want to have the main survival stuff. And then, of course, we can enter from here. And then, of course, everything is looking absolutely great. So, yeah, if you did enjoy this video, do not forget to leave a like. Do not forget to subscribe. It's been Druism C. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I certainly have. And I will be seeing you all in the next video.